blew through the red lights. He's blowing through red lights. He's blowing through red lights. He's blowing through red lights. We're passing Kennedy Middle School.
Kidnapping, like it was crazy. This dude did not know this chick, this girl, 11-year-old girl out of Springfield, and he starts stalking her because they saw her on video the day before driving his creepy blue Honda Civic behind her. Like, so he was like almost plotting this. Broad daylight, 1:30 p.m., densely populated area, goes and snatches her up. She's screaming, throws her in the back of the car, and drives away. So now we got a situation here. This goes on for a couple hours. There's no Amber Alert. Now, I don't know. Do you know why there was no Amber Alert? I didn't read about it. I saw some headlines. I didn't have time to read it.
Based on the brief that their chief of police or their superintendent of police gave, there's certain criteria that have to be met for an Amber Alert, and that's built into state law. I'm not saying I agree or disagree with it, but that's why there was the delay.
Okay, right. So
because people could false Amber Alert over like a custody battle. There's a potential for abuse.
But
I get it, but it's not good. But
they do Amber Alerts for, like, if a dad snatches up a kid and he doesn't have custody of it, they put an Amber Alert out for that kid.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, a mother could have partial custody and doesn't want the kid with the dad that day, even though it's his day, and report some Amber Alert crap and make it all crazy. So I understand why there's a system in place, because they were preempting the potential for abuse. The problem is that stops people from saving kids faster.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, so here's how he gets caught, and we're going to be calling this woman in a minute. Let me go to this video. This video has been viewed now almost 700,000 times. We just kind of, screen grabbed it off of Facebook. So this chick, Amanda Disley from West Springfield, and her husband, we're going to call them in a minute, but they were driving around this time. I think this is around 6 o'clock, 6:30, something like that. And they see a blue car, a blue Honda Civic, and we'll see what happens in a moment as soon as this loads. But it's an absolutely wild video. Let's see. Come on. Super computer. Have you seen the video, G.I.?
I watched the video, and you know what? First of all, these people are goddamn heroes.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's check this out. So
I will say that I straight up judged them by glancing at what they looked like in the video. But I'll tell you what. After watching what they did, they are goddamn good human beings.
Oh, absolutely. You're right about that. So I mean, I guess I kind of learned a valuable lesson there too, because I might have judged them differently too. But as you can see,
tell me you didn't judge when you looked at the driver of the car. You didn't judge at all.
I didn't actually see I haven't seen what he looks like. I went on her page.
I judged immediately.
There was a lot of
I was put in my place. People.
Okay, so here's how it picks up. They see the blue Honda Civic. Let's watch what happens.
Trying to avoid me. I'm on Homestead Ave. They're going by a building, a liquor store. They're trying to lose me. They're trying to ditch me. The kidnapping. There's a kidnapping. Yep. Where's that one? Yeah, that's a Puerto Rican dude.
Here's a Puerto Rican dude.
This is a blue Honda Civic. And they're doing 100 miles an hour right now.
So pause it right there, real quick.
Yeah, okay, pause it.
That's when I knew that car was the car.
That's when you knew?
When that car went to go and duck out behind a building and realized there was only one other way out, and they jumped the curb and took off.
Yeah.
That's when I knew that these people were legit.
Oh, yeah, totally. Now, so this is a main street in Springfield, and there's lights and shit, and they're driving away, and they're chasing after them now, and a lot of people have criticized them for doing this. Do you criticize them at all? Vigilanteism?
I don't. I think that's called being a concerned citizen, as opposed to being a vigilante. Would have tried to run them off the road or stop them. They didn't. They were trying to keep them in sight, so they could inform the police of where they were.
So yeah. Now the argument against that is that by going after them like this, you're encouraging the guy to speed, right?
You know what? If I was a good Samaritan, whatever you want to say, that didn't have the background that I have, I wouldn't be thinking about that. Your average person isn't thinking about that. They're trying to save a kid.
Yeah.
So
no, you're absolutely right. It's just instinct, right? Instinct took over. You're saying.
Yeah, you could armchair quarterback it after the fact and be like, well, that wasn't the best thing to do, but they did something, and that's all that matters.
True. It's fair. So watch what happens. It gets pretty wild.
I'm passing. They're doing 100 miles an hour. Jasper. He just blew through the red light. He's blowing through red lights. He's blowing through red lights.
Now they go through the red light too, but they kind of wait for everyone. So that's crazy. That's pretty wild video. And, as a result of them calling it in, they knew where to find him. They found him on the Mass Pike shortly thereafter. Pretty crazy shit. So I want to go ahead and give Amanda, she said she wanted to come on tonight, so I'm going to give her a call. Let me give her a call. Let's see, where's she at? Amanda. I'm going to put her on my speakerphone. All right, here we go. Let's give her a call. And Turtle Riders, let me know in the comments if you guys can hear her.
Hello?
Hello, Amanda?
Yes, hi.
How are you doing? Thanks for coming on.
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Just want to make sure people can hear you out there. I'm just going to wait for some feedback. Can you guys all hear Amanda? Let me know in the comments if you guys can hear Amanda okay. Anyway, we just watched your video, which is fucking crazy. So tell me, first thing I want to know, my first question is, did you guys see him putting down the girl's head in the back seat?
When we first spotted the car, no.
Okay, so what tipped you off that it was him?
Okay, so my husband, he's a mechanic and he loves wheels. And we actually owned that same car before, but standard. I don't know if that one was standard. But we owned that same car, and those wheels don't go to that car.
Okay.
So when he realized that it's the same one in the picture, we just pulled up on the side of it. But he was driving kind of weird. He was going in and out of lanes and cutting other cars off. Yeah. Trying to get to the green light before it turned red, but he ended up getting to the red light.
Okay. So
yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, so the first thing you noticed was the wheels of the car just didn't seem like they were on the right vehicle. That's what gave him away.
No, we noticed the Honda, but then the Hondas are everywhere.
Yeah, of course, especially in Springfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, okay, so the wheels gave, and then you start. Were there any children in the car with you? This has been confusing.
Yeah, they're saying 5. I have 3 of my kids in the car.
Okay, and who was filming that?
That was my son. I didn't even know he was filming.
Okay. What's up with the video of the video? People are like, this is like a video of a video of a video.
Oh, because my son doesn't. He was running off my Wi-Fi. His bill was due and I didn't pay it yet.
Yeah.
Shame on me. He's only 10. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
It's an iPhone. But I actually have the real video. I airdropped it from his phone to my phone. But it was at that moment. I just put it on.
Oh yeah.
I recorded it from my phone.
Yeah, I mean, we got the gist of it watching it. That was pretty crazy. And what happened?
I have a clear one if you want it.
Oh, yeah, definitely send that over. I'd love to see that, too. Now, what happened at the end? The video cuts off right when it starts getting crazy.
Yeah, I pretty much stopped it because my husband was, screaming at me.
Oh, were you the driver? I thought he was driving.
No, he was the driver. He was screaming at me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, was that the little kid? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
He was just screaming at me because he was trying to tell me where we were and the street names, and I have high anxiety. You can't scream at me. So when you're screaming at me, I can't focus. So I'm trying to look at street names, and he's telling me the wrong street names, and I don't want to give the dispatcher the wrong street names.
Yeah, of course. So
I didn't want to put a video up of my husband like sitting there screaming at me.
Yeah, I understand. We saw the craziest parts about it. Did he went over the curb too? Is that right?
Yeah, he actually did. I don't know how he didn't crack his oil pan. That's why we blocked him in. We didn't think he was going to go over that curb at all. And he did. So I have no idea how he didn't crack that oil pan. But what people don't seem to realize is that we didn't make him speed like that. He was flying down Boston Road.
Oh, he was?
We were at a stop sign. He was flying, and there was cars in front of him, and he was zigzagging in and out of traffic. And the light happened to turn red, and he got stuck behind another car.
Oh.
So he had to stop. And then when the light turned green, he was in the straight lane. He completely cut over 2 lanes and took a left onto Harvey Street. So he was driving already crazy. Yeah.
And by the way, if people listen, if you guys have comments out there, let me know in the comments. If you guys have questions you want me to ask her, I can ask her the best I can. Now, there was like supposed to be a woman with him. You didn't see anyone with him, right?
You know what? When I made the video, I took down my lives because I was getting so many negative feedback and messages. I took down the lives that I made. But I honestly thought there was somebody in the back seat, and I told the police that too. I was like, there's somebody in the back seat. It looked like a giant. He had really dark windows, but when we hit with high beams on him and certain street lights, it looked like there was a big person in the back seat. Not a big person, but it's a coupe, so it's small in there.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it was like a black shadow pushing something down, and the police told me that it was him pushing him down. But I thought there was somebody in the back seat, and I thought that when he was arrested, that maybe the other person got out the car.
Yeah.
Because I believe there was somebody in that back seat.
Because how could he push your? That's the confusing part for me. Is how did he push your head down if he was driving the car?
Yes, because when he ran over that curb and I got face to face, like I'm talking about, I was staring into his eyes before he put his hoodie on, and both of his hands were on that wheel, and I saw something right behind him pushing something down. I saw legs and arms, something small flaring around, but on the left-hand side, right behind him in the driver's seat, the back passenger driver, I saw a big thing pushing something down, but the police told me I was wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because, I mean, I feel like they would have... So if there was a passenger in the car in the mass plate, they would have arrested her.
Oh,
so,
obviously,
yeah.
But maybe that person got out the car because he cut down a lot of side streets. So,
okay.
He was cutting down a lot.
Yeah. People want to know, between how long was it between when you took that video and he got arrested? Was it like 30 minutes?
Yes, it was, because where my husband ended up chasing him down to, and where the turns that he took, it put him towards the highway.
Right, towards exit,
so
what,
it basically
7?
had no choice but to go on the highway.
Yeah.
And once they got the plates, we met up with the detectives, and they quickly put out those plates, and he was caught soon after. Oh,
wow. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? I'm just following the live stream, trying to get any questions they could have. Everybody's saying, you've gotten a lot of, like, you're a hero this week, because what you did was very heroic.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of backlash. I mean, if you understand the messages, I just got a message. I haven't ate in 3 days. Somebody told me that the reason that our truck broke down and didn't move is because me and my husband are overweight.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, people are telling me that I should have just called 911 and left the car alone. And I understand that we could have put, people thinking that we could have put her at risk, but he had a knife to her. She was already at risk.
Oh, no, totally.
Honestly, where was he going with her? If he already was alone with her for 5 hours in our hometown, where was he going with her?
Yeah, he hadn't left.
Where was he to begin with?
That's what a lot of people are asking. Like, he kidnapped her, like, this was like 6:30 when you saw him, right? Around then?
Yeah, and I think it was like around 6 p.m.
Okay, so he kidnaps her at 1:30. That's 4.5 hours. He hadn't left, and it was that same neighborhood. He hadn't even left.
Because I live by that neighborhood. I live on Boston Road.
Oh, I thought you guys lived in West Springfield. Okay. The news said you lived in West Springfield.
No, that's a lie. I live in Boston Road.
Okay, gotcha. And so that's like right near where this girl goes to school, right?
I don't know where she goes to school, but I know that Bay Street is only a few minutes away from me.
Yeah, and don't listen to them. First of all, you guys absolutely, I think most people would agree, played a part in saving her life. And by becoming a national, face or, you guys, you're like 15 minutes of fame here. You know what I mean? It's like when that happens, no matter, you could be Mother Teresa and people are still going to find a way to shit on you. That just happens with internet fame. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we weren't expecting this. I didn't think my lives would go past my Facebook friends. I didn't think that.
Yeah,
I mean, I was like, shit, I would have never posted that if I knew everyone was watching.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I didn't get a chance to watch you. Was it Good Morning America you were on?
Good Morning America. Yes, it was. I mean, we're getting reached out by NBC and everybody else, but we didn't want to do it. They asked us to really do Good Morning America. We didn't really want to because we don't look at it as fame, and everyone keeps harassing us. But you're damned if you do good, you're damned if you don't. Like, if we would have just called 911, people would have said, "Oh, I would have chased her down, and you're a piece of shit people. You should have went after them." And then when we do go after them, it's a problem. Is it my fault my kids were in the car? No. When we were in that car, we had their parents in our car. We had the whole community in our car saying, "Go get them," you know?
Mm-hmm.
So they can all...
They weren't all your kids? The other ones were other people's kids?
No, those were my children in the car, but it's like... We felt like the whole community was in our car saying, "Go get them."
Right. No, totally. I definitely, I have no problem.
Their parents called me and they said that they're glad that we did everything. That
was the next question I was going to ask you.
So if they're not mad, nobody else should be.
That was the next question I was going to ask you. Is have you spoken to her family, the girl's family?
All the time, every day.
Really? How are they doing?
They're doing okay. I can't discuss their personal business, but they're okay.
Is the girl doing okay?
They're happy. They're happy.
Charlotte okay?
Yes, she is. She's happy.
I can imagine, like, what a traumatic incident that must have been. A harrowing 5 hours for that poor girl. Longer than that, because then you got to go to the hospital, and must have been awful.
Yeah.
I mean, I could only imagine the personal hell that they went through. Because you have a kid that age, obviously.
Yes, I do. I have a 13-year-old daughter. I have a 5-year-old daughter. I have a 10-year-old son and a 1-year-old son.
Jesus, got your hands full there. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, so whoever's saying that, I mean, that's just the internet. No matter what you do, people are going to shit on you. Like, you could cure cancer. People are like, what? You got a problem? You can't cure AIDS too?
I swear I just said that yesterday.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's like literally no matter what you do, when you become famous, like for a little bit, like they're going to shit on you. No matter, people are going to criticize you, but I have no problem whatsoever. I think 99% of the world has no problem. It was fucking scary to watch them go through that red light because he didn't even slow down.
Who?
The driver. Not you guys, them.
No, he didn't. But if you would have seen him driving on Boston Road before we seen him, he was driving in and out of cars bumper to bumper.
That's fucking crazy. I
have no idea how he was not pulled over. It wasn't a lot of cars out, though, for some reason. When we got into Berkshire, there was no cars at all. Yeah. On the other lane there was, but not in the 2 lanes that we were in. And then when he hit that red light, he's insane.
No, definitely he's insane. Yeah, he's completely insane. I mean, you've seen his past history and shit.
No, I've heard about it. I've been trying not to read a lot of stuff, but we heard about it. Yeah. And then what his family's saying, and if you knew that was his car, you should have reported it from the get.
That's exactly what I said. It's like they said they recognized, like, I mean, part of me felt bad for them because, like, what if my son grows up to be mentally insane and then you can't... I heard a rumor,
I can't say it's true, but I heard a rumor that his family tried to get him committed and the judge turned him down.
Well, I don't think you can forcefully commit someone anymore in this day and age. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, and some people really do. If the family finds that they really need to be institutionalized, and then they tell you no, then what are you supposed to do?
Yeah. People want to know, have you ever heard of Turtle Boy before this blog was written?
Yes, I have. You actually slandered one of my best friends.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe it wasn't me. It was one of my employees.
Her son, who's autistic, got his arm broken from a teacher, and he really did.
When was this? How long ago?
Maybe like a year ago.
All right, send it to me. I'll look it over.
She's so mad that I'm talking to you, but I was like, get over it.
Yeah.
It's the internet.
Send it to me. I'll look it over. You can have her reach out to me too. I'll talk to you. Yeah. All right. Any other questions, guys? You guys have? Is your husband with you right now too?
He actually is.
Okay. I think was it Benny? Was his name Benny?
Yes.
Hi, Benny. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, boy?
Yep. And you're a mechanic, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, man. That was pretty. I thought it was wicked brave what you guys did. I thought it was very heroic because I think a lot of people wouldn't have done what you did, and you have to wonder, like, he was in Springfield for 4.5 hours. Like, to me that sounds like he was trying to sexually assault her in Springfield, like find a place to go, or like sell her into slave, something.
That's what I said. That's what I said to my wife. I was like, he was out here doing something with her.
And where was he?
Where was he doing it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Unless he's been driving around for 5 hours.
Who would have allowed him to go into their home with this girl? That's what I want to know.
I don't think anybody.
If you had it for 6 hours, where were you?
Yeah. I mean,
Was he driving around Springfield for 6 hours in the same neighborhood? Who knows what this man was doing? But where was he going?
I mean,
why did he have her at night point? You know what I mean?
The state police are obviously going to take this seriously, and they'll investigate this. I'm sure he had a cell phone on him, and so they'll be able to ping him every single place he went to throughout that whole ordeal. They'll interview people. They'll get to the bottom of this. They'll find out what he was doing, and they'll obviously interview the girl, and she'll be able to tell her story. And I doubt it will go to trial. I'm sure he'll take a plea, but it will all be in the court documents. So. We'll find out in time what happened, but I mean, you guys will probably be called if it did go to trial. You'd be called as a witness.
We actually gave our statements, and we had to. He's a sick man; he needs to be off the streets.
That's something I've never done before. Gave a statement for nothing about anything.
Yeah.
But that's not tolerated.
That's not tolerated. That's not tolerated in Springfield. I don't care who you
are. It's not tolerated
anywhere. I mean. Springfield. I don't know anywhere else or what people do anywhere else, but I'm telling you where I live in my neighborhood, I'm not tolerating that.
So people were mad at you guys for speaking to the police?
No, it's just in Springfield when you speak to the police, you're labeled as a snitch, you're labeled as this,
of course.
But I don't think anybody would look at it that type of way.
Right, not with this.
Everybody. I mean, I've seen people posting that he needs a bullet in his head, and they're glad that they didn't catch him because he would have died right there. And I'm glad my husband didn't catch him because, my husband probably would have ran him over.
Yeah, because even in jail, people who fuck with kids, there's no tolerance for that.
It's well known. He's not going to have a fun time in there.
No. He'll be segregated. They'll put him in the loony bin anyway because, I mean, he really is fucking crazy, obviously. I mean, but that's no excuse.
Anybody who wants to do anything with a child is crazy.
I mean, it was premeditated. That's the crazy part. He stalked her for days.
Did you hear that on Monday that car was reported to the police for trying to pick up a girl? The father actually went down to the police station, and they said it's not a law to try to call a child over to your car.
Real? I did not see that. Was that a Mass Live?
It's all over the news.
I did not see that. I'll have to read up about that.
At McDonald's.
That same car.
At Mason Square, he tried to approach a young girl, and the father followed the car, got the plates, took it to the police station, and they told him that it was not against the law to try to lure a child to a car.
I'll have to read up on that, too. I did not see that headline. Was it on Mass Live, I assume, covered it?
Yes.
Okay, we'll have to check that out then. That's pretty crazy, though. This video, by the way, it's been viewed almost 1 million times.
Oh, great. I thought it was so crazy.
Well, they don't see you. I know you're concerned about, people might be but it's just your voice.
Sounding crazy?
Yeah, I mean, I understand. You don't sound crazy. Nobody thought. You guys sound like fucking, I'm going to be honest, hyped up. Let's fucking get this guy.
We were scared because before that video, my son started recording. He started recording after the first time that we seen that she was in the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
It was right when we got to the top of Harvey and that street where the motorcycles are sold and the dirt bikes.
Yep.
There was a street lamp there, and we saw something crazy happening. Her getting shoved. We couldn't see her face, but we saw skinny arms and skinny legs.
Yeah.
And when we saw that, that's when my husband he blacked out. She got to go home.
Yeah.
Where is he going with her?
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, I'm not gonna. So, were you guys on the lookout for this car, or did you just?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Honestly, I when I first saw the report, I thought maybe it was a custody battle thing.
Yeah, that's
because
us
there was
too.
no Amber Alert saying, it sounded like maybe a father got
It's what it is 99% of the time. It's always a custody dispute. That's what everybody thought it was.
We automatically thought of because we never see a child get kidnapped in Springfield.
Mm-hmm.
Not a little kid. And we see adults go missing, but not little kids.
No, exactly. This is if you told me, people always talk about, oh my God, there's a creepy guy at Walmart. I was about to get kidnapped. I laugh at those people usually, but it actually fucking happened this time. That's what's crazy,
it really does.
Yeah.
It really does. Now we see it does.
Yeah. But be on alert. I mean, it's fucking crazy. I mean, odds are it will never happen to you, obviously, but stuff like this makes you be always on alert. Even I could understand if it was a rural area where no one was around and somebody tried pulling a stunt like this. This is a densely populated urban area where people are going to see you. That's fucking crazy.
And it was saw. It was seen.
Yeah.
It was cars on Boston Road. He was driving in and out of cars. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that people seen this.
Yeah, how did he not get pulled over? I don't think at the street cameras from how he was driving. They're slandering us for trying to go over 100 mile an hour to get him, but we weren't taking turns at 100 miles an hour. I mean, you can't crash going straight.
And when you get
he came around the corner on Boston Road. He
was whipping it.
At least 50, 55.
Around a bend.
Boston Road's the road with Kennedy Middle School on it?
No, that's Berkshire. I'm talking about Boston Road, the main road where Price Right is.
Okay.
And toward, where the Eastfield Mall, but way down. It was
I know the other side of Springfield where like all the shit is. I don't really go on the Ludlow side of Springfield.
No, this is Boston Road. It's a highly packed street. It's where Domino's is and all these little. It's a strip.
Okay.
You know, he was really cutting through cars and speeding.
That's wild, man.
I don't know how you didn't get pulled over because there's cops everywhere on this street.
That's another good point. I don't know. I mean, he got lucky.
I get pulled over if I don't turn my signal on.
No, seriously.
People keep slandering me, but you shouldn't have chased after them. There's videos of me all over Facebook that strangers took of me chasing dogs on highways. You know what I mean? What makes you think we're not going to chase a child?
Exactly,
yeah.
For real.
And all the people that are slandering me, let's hope not one of your kids go missing and I'm behind that vehicle. Because what are you going to do? Talk shit to me for chasing after your child too?
No, I love your spunk and your spirit, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm a big fan of it. The fight. Not anger, but like the standing up for yourself to the mob, like, fuck you, you know? I dig that.
Yeah, like, kiss my ass. Like, I would chase down your child too, even though you're talking shit to me.
Yeah. I mean,
serious.
I would hope that if my kid was kidnapped, other people would do the same as you guys, to be perfectly honest with you.
I think a lot of people would. I think a lot of people are nervous of the trouble they can get into because my husband just got his license back, okay? Because he likes to race cars and do stuff like that. We paid $5,600 for his license. He just got it back, and the first instinct I thought is they're taking his license. They're taking his license, but we didn't care. And then people are going on us about our truck. My husband, when we we lost him, my husband hit a thing of mud. It was like a dirt mud pile that was frozen, and I have airbag suspension. It broke the stable brake. It completely made one side go lopsided, and we ran out of gas. It was not like my husband was going to fix it. We didn't ask for any of this, and people are slandering us like we didn't want them to fix our truck. We actually went there like 4 hours later than they asked us to come in because we didn't want to go.
Okay. Wow.
You know, people are so mean.
Well, don't worry about them. Pay attention to the 99% of the people of the world that are praising you guys, and rightfully so, because that was fucking wild. I'm happy you recorded it. Thank God for your son, too. That was crazy.
He records everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
He wants to be a little photographer.
Yeah. I mean, he's got good instincts. Immediately he starts recording. He's like, I'm getting this shit on video.
He whipped out that phone faster than he puts his sneakers on.
Yeah, I bet. I know. Cool.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, I bet. All right, cool. Well, I really appreciate you guys coming on, and I'm sure you guys are busy, but don't let the haters keep you down. You guys did an awesome job, and I'm sure the Charlotte's family is very appreciative as well.
Yes, they are.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.